Hello Gemini, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may have been in a relationship. This could have been in the past. For others of you, this could be a relationship that still exists, but there's a lack of communication. For a small portion of you, this could be somebody that you've met and there's a whole lot of energy, but no one's really speaking up. A lot of sensual chemistry. However, not a lot of communication. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have. And I have certain reasons for that. Interesting. Okay. You have here relationship. And I only do pick the top card if it's meant to be. The rest of them will come out. The top card for me has the most amount of energy. Okay, you do have a peekaboo card, so this was meant to come out. Healing. Wow. Not bad. It's good to have that card. In fact, you got wisdom and healing. Very nice. We have here 1, 2. 2 cards that are a little dark and dreary. Betrayal, on the other hand, kind of like trumps everything else. It's like it's massive. Betrayal is betrayal, right? So this card for me, it means a lot. It's impactful because the betrayal has affected you, but it may also have affected them, whatever they have done. We have here mothering, first card the strongest, followed by awakening. After that we have sensuality, beliefs, wisdom, betrayal, relationship, selfhood, healing. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme we have here, embracing the shadow. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Gemini, time has gone by and I have finally realized that you are that one person who gives me love, who has always given me love, unconditionally. I see that now. You're very nurturing, caring, loving, and protecting. Always there for me. And I could always rely on you. The problem is, I realize now that I took advantage of you. And I took you for granted. Because of your good nature. I have awakened, and I have come to this realization that I did you wrong. Yes, I have betrayed you. But I'm finally starting to see things from your perspective, seeing things from your lens, learning and understanding that all the things that have happened, it was all because of me. There's no doubt I will always, and do think of this connection that we have. The chemistry is so intense. I feel extremely attracted to you. You, for me, are someone who is very sensual. You can seduce without even trying. You are so gorgeous. Everything about you your hair, your skin, looking into your eyes. I want to be with you intimately. I want to connect with you. But there's so many things that have happened where my expectations were quite different from yours. And we did not see eye to eye. We were not on the same page. My beliefs were so different from yours. And now I'm wiser. I've realized that there are these differences and that I can't always have it my way because people are different. You were born and brought up in a very unique way, and so was I. We may have our commonalities, but we also have certain things that push us far apart. My morals, my ethics, my value, the way I view the world, the way I view relationships, the differences that exist between us, the background, the rituals, the customs, the religion, the racial difference. These things, external sources, other people, the family, my friends, society, organizations. There are certain things that I tend to follow and I tend to believe because I've been molded that way. And it's hard for me to see things from your perspective. But Gemini, I now see what I've done. I am now wiser, and I understand that the things that you have gone through, the things that I put you through, that was not good. I have betrayed you, and I am different now, but you wouldn't see that, would you? Because I've kept my distance, and I'm still keeping my distance from you. Now there's a lack of faith. Now there's a lack of trust. And that's what I've done. But I don't express this to you. I don't want to admit to you what my faults are. I do feel that in this relationship, certain things have changed over time. Many moons, many nights have gone by, and I've stayed awake, lying awake in bed, staring at the ceiling, sometimes staring at the stars, wondering what it would be like to be in a long-term committed connection with you. I see how others are with you, and I like what I see. But I find it difficult because the things that you have gone through, the things, in fact, that I put you through, they changed you. You have reacted to my actions. A long time ago, for me, you were a mystery. I finally was able to unwrap and unravel that mystery. And I came into your life, got to know you better. But then I hurt you. And then I kept my distance, not even explaining to you very much why I did what I did. But I see you now as somebody who's very defensive, very guarded, once bitten, twice as shy. You are somebody who's moved on. You are now more independent than ever, self-reliant, self-sufficient. You don't need me, you don't need anybody. And that is extremely, extremely intimidating for me, Gemini. The flame that once burned brightly does not exist. How am I supposed to reignite this flame when I don't even know who you are anymore? But it's not your fault. You simply reacted to my actions. Right now I am healing. I realized the stuff that I've done was just absolutely wrong. And I've taken a step back, trying to have a sense of introspection, contemplating my life, forcing myself into isolation, forcing myself into loneliness in order to regain balance in the world. Detached a viewpoint of problems by ignoring the rest of the world. This does mean that I'm not talking to you, but I'm not talking to a whole bunch of people either. I'm trying to just figure out why I did what I did. How can I change this? How can I be better? I'm healing because I know that I've done the wrong thing. And overall, you have seen a side of me that I was always trying to hide. I didn't want you to see it. I didn't want you to know it. But I am somebody who feels very awkward now in this connection, and things have become so uncomfortable. It's hard for me to reach out to you and to connect with you the way that I would like to. There's a lot of feelings of being just simply uncomfortable. It's hard. And I do realize that in this connection, you and I, we have our differences. But right now, a part of me, the shadow side of me, it is a part of who I am. And I can only wish that you would accept me, even with the dark side. Is that possible? I don't know. I don't even know if I like that. If I like who I am. This is why, Gemini, I have taken a step back. I'm not talking to you. I have kept my distance. Because of the things that I have done, the things that I've put you through, I have gained wisdom. But with that wisdom comes that contemplation and thinking about who I am, the meaning of life and love, and why I did the things that I did. How can I be a better person? That's all I want to know now. Gemini. Wow. Okay. Very powerful. Person is definitely not talking. Many of you may have boundaries here. You could literally be living in the same household, right? You're living in the same home. However, the person may be acting very distant. And the reason why, please don't think that this person is angry at you. They're actually really upset at themselves because of what's happened. Now, I did elaborate on this card for beliefs. The beliefs card could talk about a third party. This could be another individual, another organization, people, family, friends, work colleagues that may cause disruption. If not, it's a difference in the mindset. Two people thinking on a very different level. One may have been, both of them may have started off together this way, but then they just drifted far apart. Their beliefs, their values, their customs, their rituals, ethnic background, who is rich, who's not so rich, all those things come into play for me with this card. So for some of you, think about your scenarios and how that card actually applies, because that's one of the biggest cards for me to have. It shows me the reason why there's a disconnect is because of the belief related issues. Let's have a look. I have here the Lover's Path Tarot. And with this, okay, there you go. With this deck, what I like to do is I go a little bit into your past in this lifetime, the both of you. Things were going great, but then all of a sudden, you noticed a shift. Something changed. And you don't really know why this person started to act the way that they did. Why are they behaving in this way? This is for those of you that never received any closure. This person could have ghosted you over time. They could have faded over time. The communication's hardly there now. This person could be just breadcrumbing you. Here we have the 5 of coins, followed by the Princess of coins. Interesting. Both of them are coins. Let's have a look. With the Five of Coins, this talks about how this person was experiencing poverty, insecurity, and a lack of spiritual richness. The experience of poverty that forces one to look within for greater resources. This poverty may be personified as a lack of wealth, or in a sense, emotional sterility, a lack of emotions. The card suggests that these feelings are transitory. Of course, nothing ever stays the same forever. There's always a flux. Have faith in the future. A more prosperous phase of life is on its way. So this person does realize that they don't have a lot inside of them to offer you. They feel like they are emotionally depleted. They feel financially they're not so great. And they just don't feel good enough, actually. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah. That's why they have the Hermit card along with the Wisdom. They've realized their worth, especially when you have the overall arching theme as embracing the shadow. They really screwed up. They're very impulsive, compulsive, aggressive. They've done something where they've realized that your level is much higher than theirs, and at some point they're going to start to feel intimidated by you. We have here the Princess of Coins. Let's have a look. Here it talks about how this person was not taking responsibility. They were not really good with messages or communication, and they didn't really look forward to growth. Here, gaining knowledge was necessary to make an idea into reality. There was a lack of practical planning. Here there was no mail, no messages that brought possibility for expansion. Too much time thinking, not enough doing. Waiting for money, waiting for business news. Unrealistic planning. Okay. Wow. Yeah. So a part of this person's personality, I'm seeing they're not very wise. So this is what happened, okay? This was in the past, right? And I read these in the reverse. I think I might have mentioned that. What I find interesting about this particular spread I just did, this behavior that they have where they're acting in this immature sort of way here. That's what I'm seeing. They were very immature in the past, maybe even inexperienced. But remember, Gemini, you just had on the bottom side here earlier, I believe you had the Wisdom card, right? So the good thing is that now, because those cards are the current cards, okay, that's the current feelings and emotions. This is the past. The first set of cards I did, that does show that currently they are starting to become wiser. In the past, they were not wise. That's what it is. And remember, this is a princess, right? It's not a queen. It's not a king. Not an emperor or a hierophant or a high priestess. Nothing like that. So this person is very immature. That's why they did what they did. I'm also getting that they were impulsive to some degree. All right. I have here the Beginner's Tarot. Let's have a look. We have here the Fool. So with this, I like to have a look at any actions, any plans, any intentions your person of interest may have towards you. Wow. Third party indeed. Yep. So this is either other people that are causing restrictions in this person's life or their lifestyle and their beliefs, right? We have here the Fool card. Definitely they have not grown up. Nope. They're still in that healing phase, meaning the hermit mode. So that does mean that they are learning and they're growing. The way wisdom is growing, but it's slow going. Okay. Here we have the Fool. Your person of interest is coming into your life like a fool. This person is very immature. They're compulsive, impulsive. And they may start off a relationship and rush into a relationship, but the problem is it may finish as soon as it starts because this person doesn't think things through. They take action first and they think later, which is why you should stay away from them. That's why. You need to keep your distance, maybe not permanently, but at the very least, you need to let them gain that wisdom, heal, and then they will come to you as a king or a queen. Here we also have the feeling and desire that this person has to reconcile with you. They actually could be, again, I'm seeing a third party situation. This could be third party where there's 3 people involved or 4 people involved. It could also simply mean that they want to have a reconciliation with you. This could be just taking you out for dinner, breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever. It could also be going with other people, with you and them, to make things a bit more comfortable. Either way, I do see this person wanting to celebrate and wanting to take you out and have fun. Sometimes it also talks about overindulgence. We have here also being pulled by desire towards you, realizing your worth, realizing that they are going to lose you if they do not hurry the heck up. And therefore, here we have the Chariot. Your person of interest here is rushing. They are rushing towards you. But what's occurring here is the feeling of desire on the inside where they're being pulled towards you. Why? Because they realize that they love you. Gemini, very sweet. Very, very sweet. You have here the Ace of Cups. So I do see here, your person of interest is going to want to reach out to you. I do see that here. I see action, a lot of action here. All these cards are actions, actually, except this one. And that is the overall arching theme. That's the problem. This person feels restricted. So here we do feel, this person feels they want to say they're sorry. They want to have the sense of forgiveness, but also they want to express to you that they love you. They do love you. They do have love for you, and they're being pulled by desire. So this is desire and love. A lot of passion there. Very sweet. Keep in mind, guys, please remember, take it slow with this person. They are rushing, right? They're walking off a cliff here, right? Metaphorically speaking. Okay, listen. This person is rushing. They're not thinking straight. No. You are going to have to be the mature individual here and lead them. This is like a lost puppy. A very hyper lost puppy. Yeah. I'm seeing very mischievous. Very, very mischievous. But they have a lot of energy. They want to come back into your life, a lot of energy. But what I'm seeing here is they need that proper guidance. And if you want old-fashioned love, you need to do things the old-fashioned way. Okay? We have here the overall arching theme, the 8 of Swords. This person in their life, circumstances or people, don't want them to see anything, not hear anything. They can't move. Their arms, legs, hands, feet are tied. They're surrounded by swords. They feel caged. They're not supposed to move forward. They're restricted. And they don't have freedom because somebody far in the distance is watching them like a hawk. They're screwed. Whatever's going on in this person's life, they may want to be with you. That's great. The desire is there on the inside. But their circumstances really weigh them down, guys. And, I mean, this is what it is, okay? If this person can release themselves from that, then it can be a promising connection. But if they are not released from that, and if they still try to make it with you, they may still go back, retract and go back to the ways that they were before, simply to have their way with you. This person has to completely change if they want to be in a long-term committed connection with you. Because if they approach you in this way, the way it is right now, it's going to be a very temporary thing. So this ideally should take time, but the only person that can extend this and not rush into it is you, Gemini. This person is going to want to rush. You have to set the pace. All right. Let's have a look. I have here Archangel answer cards. Just going to do a quick prayer. Okay, let's have a look. So these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. Ooh, we have here abundance. Followed by, there's something better. Very nice. After that, we have here, if you believe. After that, we have romance. Followed by no need to worry. No. Because even after people are telling you not to worry, you may still be worried. And that's human nature, of course, but there's certain things that are worth stressing over. And you know why they're saying not to stress over it? Because we have this here, recovery. Some people here have been very much affected by the situation, by this person, and the way everything has been just so negative. All right, we have here abundance. First card is the strongest. I do see here that your person of interest, nope. Rewind that. I do see here that you are going to be receiving abundance. It could be a relationship. Now, it could be with this person, but I'm seeing two things here, okay? Abundance financially also could come to you, or it's a love reading. It could be love related. In any form, abundance is going to come to you. There's something better. Now, this card for me is two things. Abundance will come to you because the situation that you are in will improve. You think it's the best as it's going to get, but no, it's going to get better, okay? Things will improve. The other meaning of this card is that someone else, someone new, there's someone better who's going to enter your life. And if you believe, then you will be able to manifest this as long as you don't have negative energies around you. Whatever's owed to you karmically will come. And I can teach you later how to get rid of negative energies. We have here romance. This is a spiritually based romantic connection. This person could be your twin flame, soulmate, karmic partner, maybe even more. And I do have information on that on my other channel, Asnointia Audio on YouTube. Videos are absolutely free. They are saying here, no, there's no need to worry. No. Okay, we get it. Reconsider. Guys, this reads like a sentence. Please, it reads like a sentence. No, there's no need to worry. No, please reconsider. Reconsider what? What? Being with this person or not. Why? Because, oh my God, some of you have truly felt drained. I'm getting the words anxiety, stress, depression. Yikes. I'm even seeing issues related to the heart. Just stress. Stress does cause that too. Guys, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Just consider the situation like an experience and not a mistake, and just remember to see the red flags in the future. It doesn't end here. I don't see it ending here. I see things happening for you moving forward. Very positive things, definitely, because I do see here that the sense of recovery. This is you recovering from the situation. It has drained some of you, not all of you, but some of you feel so drained that you need like an entire reboot. Your system needs to be rebooted, and you've lost faith that, whether is this going to work or not. There is some type of abundance coming in your life, which is great. I do see that here. And there is something better. I do see you having a choice, but also remember that these are gifts from heaven, and you need to decide, what do you want to do? Do you want to stick around with the person who's stressing you out, or do you want to take the opportunity? Because they're saying here, there's no need for you to worry. You just need to reconsider your actions, your plans, your intentions, what words you're going to say. You need to reconsider it. Think about it twice. Make sure you know exactly what you want. Because here, this person, things may have started off great, but this person's really hurt you, and it has manifested into many different things in your life. Take the opportunity when it comes, guys. Gemini, some of you will still want to be with this person, and the situation will improve. But keep in mind, you have to be a new version of yourself, okay? So this is you trying to be an individual who is able to be assertive. Let them know what you're comfortable with, what you're not comfortable with. Set your boundaries, and you're good to go. The person will respect you a lot. Gemini, that is your reading. Please let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. Share with me your stories. I do like to read them and know what it is that you guys are also going through. But I also use this as motivation to create content on my other channel. And that is, as I mentioned earlier, Asnointia Audio. The link is below. The videos there are absolutely free. You'll see some on relationship-related advice. I have some on past life and spiritual connections. That's why I also wanted to pull this out here. And I also have one on negative energies. What and who are negative energies? How to recognize and remove such things from your life. This is why I wanted to talk about the recovery card. So, that portion's done, guys. Have a look at the videos on that channel. They're mostly audio, so I do have imagery, but you can go about your business, whatever it is that you're doing in your life, and just hear me in the background what it is that I have to talk about. Now, the recovery card, if you go to my website, which is, the link is below. Firstly, the majority of you are going to ask, do you do love readings? Yes, I do. I do love readings, okay? These are private love readings. Yes, I do. And the ones I have available right now, that is, well, the one I have available, it is an audio file plus a PDF, okay? So you get the audio plus the PDF, a whole lot of information there, provides you a lot of clarity. I also have a past life package. Keep in mind, not every single reading that I've done is situated in the past. The timing may be different. They're just anomalies that I've had a few times when I've done those type of readings. So in this connection, this is a spiritual connection, and for some of you, this is a past life connection. That's why I pulled out this card and kept it out. You guys may not be able to let go of each other. You might not be able to move on. You may feel that you're obsessing. If you are, then that's definitely the indications, guys. Welcome to the club of that sort of feeling, that past life feeling. That's what it is. And if you feel like you need some closure, or you really want to know why certain things are happening the way that they're happening and why this person acts the way that they do, please have a look and read through the description of the past life package, and you'll understand what it is that you're going to receive. I go into a lot of detail, and at the very least, you'll have more clarity and understanding as to why this relationship feels the way that it does. So that is for some of you if you really need that extra help. And I do have the chakra checkup package. Because of this card, it is important that you have a look at the chakra checkup package. Some of you feel very drained. There may be a misalignment of the mind, body, spirit, and the soul. My package helps you realign that, one or all, okay? And I do have the ability of channeling and having a look in your home, around your aura, inside of your body. That is the negative energies, how many you have, and I teach you how to get rid of them and create a better balance in your life so that you are not plagued by negative energies. Because when you're also in this type of state where you're recovering, that means you were surrounded by negative energies. So That's how all that works, guys. I go into a lot of depth in that reading, so if some of you are interested, you can have a look at that. I also have some self-help guides if you feel that it's not as intense, but you still need some help. There is the Holy Light package, one of my best sellers, with the grace of God. That one really, it works. It helps you get rid of the negative energies, but it does not come with a personalized reading. Okay, that's the only difference. Now, also, I have some other self-help guides. Please look through that as well. For some of you, you may need that. And the chakra checkup package, the one that I have, with that, that'll get rid of even black magic, voodoo, hexes, curses, evil eye. That will get rid of any type of negative energy that's in your home, poltergeist activities, feeling haunted, having like sleep paralysis or creepy things that you see or hear, that kind of stuff. Okay, it protects you from that, and it keeps those things away from you. And the reason why is because these things drain you, and they are not there for the goodness of your. It's not there for the greater good. Okay, and they bring you down. So whatever's owed to you karmically, whatever's written in your book of life, that will come. But it has to be practical. That way you'll be surrounded by positive energy, and you will be able to get rid of the negative. Gemini, that is your reading, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope to see you guys again. Please do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. And please do like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you all again. Take care. Stay safe. Bye now.